Hello everybody and welcome back to Edgewater, Saskatchewan. So, I said I was going to see you around April, May time and I wasn't going to bother doing anything over the winter. But this field is just become ready to harvest. Now, we just got it in there before the harvest season finishes for grass over winter. So, we're not going to get any more grass cut until I probably see you in April and May. So, I thought, I've got to show you this. And a few things have tweaked already. The BGA especially, I don't know if you eagle-eye viewers can see over there in the distance the green little domes. It looks like it's got a twin. Well, we might have upgraded a little bit. So for now, we're just going to set this off. Oh, by the way, I did also get a new mower. These things, let's jump out and have a quick look. It's quite noisy. The Chrome Big M. 10 meters this bad boy is, and I thought we're going to need something a bit more hefty if we're going to be sorting out like a field like this. So we'll go jump in. We'll start her up. Have a quick look inside. Look at this. Ooh-wee. Nice. Looking good. Like it. There's a lot of buttons and I have no idea what any of them do. So I've set the course already for this mower and for a worker to do this. So what we'll do is we'll just simply go and activate. And fingers crossed, the worker will sort out and go around here okay. Good start. Now it is set to smooth, so it will get close to the edge, but not... it's actually doing alright. So we'll leave the worker to sort this out. How long does it say it's going to take? About 32 minutes. So, yeah, we'll let the worker crack on. We'll get some other jobs done. So I'm just going to take this back up to the main farm. I've just brought it down here because I needed to get some manure from the cows, because the BGA is running low on manure. Pull out in front of the van. Sorry, van. I'm doing quite well at pulling out in front of these AI drivers. So manure's gone into the BGA. Now there's not much manure, but the BGA is absolutely chewing through things. And that's because I might have done a little bit of an upgrade. So I'm just going to take this back to the yard. I'm going to swap it for the slurry tanker. And I want to see if we've got any slurry. If so, how much? And we're going to get that into the BGA as well. And then, when the grass has been done, we can get it fermented, get it into silage, and quickly get it into the BGA. Because over winter, we need every bit of grass that we can. And I don't think we're going to get a massive amount, if I'm honest. So I've just parked the tractor there with the big trailer with the wings, because we're going to be needing that. And in the minute, I'm just going in the lorry here in the truck, and we're just going to... Woo, baby! This trailer just doesn't grip on the back at all. It's awesome. Ooh, the train. Could have been dangerous. There's no crossing here, can we? Yep, without slowing down much. Beautiful. So we're going to see what slurry we've got. We'll get it into the BGA, and I'll show you the BGA in just a second. 45,000 litres of slurry in here, so that's not too bad, although it's a little low, but should give the BGA something to go on. So let's just go and empty the slurry into here. Let's see how much it's got in now. So as you can see, we are quite low on silage. Manure's low as well. Slurry has just had a bit of a top up. It's the only one in green at the minute. So we are absolutely chewing through everything. And you're probably wondering why. Well, I went and add another fermenter into the whole BGA. So yeah, you see, we've got two now. And I put another one of these in because that's really all I could afford at the minute. If we can, we'll get another one. But I'm just a little bit worried at how quick this is actually chewing through things. Are we going to be able to keep on top of it? So I did also get another one of these. So I'll swap this out for another big one because it wasn't quite enough. And then I realized, actually, having them two cogeneration plants wasn't actually enough. As soon as I dropped in that one, oh, the torch went up to 35%, burning off all my money. I'm like, no, this is quick. Better rush and get one of these. So we had to put another one of these. So we've got three of the biggest cogen plants in to try and cope. And if we look on here now, just ignore where the bunkers say it's bad. That's because they're running a bit low on stuff in there. But the cogeneration plant, you can see at the bottom, 88%. So three of them it's taking to cope with two fermenters. It's getting through 12,800 silage, as you can see in the little ratio in the middle. And we're getting 14,000 litres of digestate. This is at nearly 800,000 litres. So I was thinking, well, what? I need to do something with that because that's got a fair size, but it's 22% full. what can I do with the digestate apart from put it on the fields? So because of the digestate and the mass amount of it, led me to sort of do a few little bits over here at the little like kind of business park area where we've got the bakery and the dairy and stuff. So I did go and add this in, which is going to seem a bit random. This is a corn dryer. So you fill it with propane and then you put the normal wet corn in and it will come out dry and you get more money for it. Well, I put this in because we're going to need to do corn, because if we're getting pig food, corn is part of the pig food. So I thought, well, if we've got any extra, we can dry it, make more money from it. So that's why that's gone in. This thing you might have seen if you watched some of my Let's Plays before. I have used these before. It's a fertilizer production, so you can put in digestate and you get solid fertilizer. Well, that's pretty cool because I can fill up my own big bags, you know, the big seed bags or the fertilizer bags. I can fill my own up from there and put them on my racking so we can go spread them on the field. But also, we can just sell it neat as fertilizer for money. But then we can also do this as well because I've been using liquid fertilizer, so a bit of water, and the solid fertilizer makes liquid fertilizer. So again, something else we can add on to the racking. And then we have this over here which makes seeds. So it's a seed production. You put a load of different stuff in, you get seeds out. Again, I can fill my own seed bags, put them on my racking, and obviously if we've got any more over it, we can just sell it as well. But this is keeping my racking shelf topped up nicely. So as you can see in here, I have been a little bit busy with the liquid fertilizer, and there is a lot. But we can take these and sell them as well. Just because they're here in the IBC tanks, we can sell them as well. Not done anything with the herbicide, but I have got a herbicide production. Put some light on. I've got a herbicide production. I just haven't got the relevant stuff yet to make any more herbicide. But, you know, it's looking good. And same with the sort of seed and the solid fertilizer. I haven't made any more bags up yet. And seed, I need again all the stuff to make the seeds up. But these are stuff which have just gone in after the last episode. So not really much time has passed yet for me to be able to do anything with them. I'll turn the lights off now. There we go. So this is sort of things that I can do over winter. So I'll just sort of give you a bit of an update on that. Let's go see how the worker's getting on the grass. The worker seems to be he's doing a pretty good job actually. There is little bits that he's going to miss sort of going up to the ends because it's kind of the size of it, you see. But not too bad. We can just come around and just get the little bits that he's missed. As long as he does the majority of it, then we're all good. So I think I'm going to start here and I'm going to go round and see if I can just try and run around and pick some grass up because the BJ is running out of silage. We are getting very low. So the worker's still got a lot to do yet. And I know I've got to try and pick up some of the little bits he's missed. Go around and cut some of them. But I just need to try and get some of this up. I'm surprised actually how much will be here just on the headland. So yeah, I'm going to go around and just get a few little bits here that he's missed, but no big deal. So we'll go around, get this, we'll put it in the fermenter, we'll see how much we've got and see if we can keep the BJ going. Because this is kind of what we're relying on at the minute to pay the bills. So as you can see, I've just gone round the headland, done a couple of strips up and down, and already 102,000 litres. We're going to head over to the fermenter, put it in, get it fermented, keep the BGA going. There we go. So that bit of silage has gone in for now. It's filled that one up and then a little bit in that one. So we have still got plenty to go. You can just see if we're going to have a look on here. Yeah, it's doing all right. It's going up, which is the main thing. The silage is working its way up now. You see, look, we've just gone into 14,000 litres. So at least it's going up quicker than it is dropping down. And the manure is still processing through. That's going to be a little bit slower because it only does 3,080 litres to process through. So, yeah. At least we're heading the right way now. So hopefully when the work is done, we've got 2 more fields of grass that we can do. But strangely, this one hasn't quite got there yet. And I'm wondering if it's because I forgot to put a second stage of fertilizer on this. I did them 2 and the big one over there. But I forgot this one. And I'm wondering if that's why the rest of them have got there just in time. But this one's done now. This is it. We're not going to get anything from this one now until April, May. Bit of a shame, but that's my fault for missing the final stage of fertilizer. So let's go back and see how the worker's getting on. So while the worker's just finishing off that field, I've just gone around with this to tidy up the edges that the worker missed. And I'm just going to see if I can sort of get a bit of a jump on sorting these out, I'm going to try that other field that isn't actually ready to harvest yet. I'm going to see if it will allow me to cut what's there, and it's probably not going to be much. But at least if we can try and get that cut, or whatever it will allow me to do, at least these are all hopefully going to be back in sync. Otherwise, we're going to have one which is going to be about ready to harvest come April and May. And then these are not going to be. They're all going to be out of sync, you see, and I want to try and keep them in sync if I can. So we'll see what happens when we get these two done. We'll hoover it all up, and then we'll go check out that strange field why it's not ready yet. Everything on the big field has been done, all vacuumed up then. 257,000 litres. Now, what's that? 357? Did we get about 100 on the first go? So, yeah, that's not bad. It's well worth that field of grass. So, I've managed to cut this one up here. Just set the work with the new mower. Doing the one in the middle. I don't know how he's getting on, if he's a bit all over the place or if he's doing all right. Seems to be doing all right. So we'll just, unfold it first. That does help, doesn't it? We'll just go around and we'll just vacuum this one up as well. And then we can take the little mower over if the work is still going on. If not, I'd rather use the big one. But we'll take whatever mower's free and we'll see if we can get anything off the little field that hasn't actually yet come up ready for harvest. So sadly, it's not allowing me to cut the grass here. As you can see, it's on, it's dropped down, but it's just brushing over the grass. Well, that's a bit of a shame, that is. So that means that field's going to have to wait, but it's not the end of the world. Maybe by the time we get around to April, May, when we're good to harvest the grass again, maybe the other two will be ready again. Who knows? Only time will tell. So I think I found the issue why this guy's been missing bits. So you need to remember, if you use course play, when you go into the settings, every time you get into a different vehicle, it has its own course play settings. So this one being a new vehicle that I completely forgot about, you need to reset. It's just something I keep forgetting. I'm sure you'll forget as well if you use course play. When you jump into it, you need to set it all up, and there's an option that allows you to tell the worker to raise or lower the tool early or late, and it always seems to default them round the wrong way. So this time I've literally just in the past couple of goes I swapped him round, so he'll raise the tool late and lower it early, so he goes a bit further before he raises it. Doing it the way it was before, he was raising it early, which is why I think it's missing bits, but lowering it late again, why it was missing bits. Just something to bear in mind there. You see, work to dream now on this row. So all them three fields have been done, giving us a total of 433,000. That's a nice amount, that is. Now, obviously, if we got the other one here, maybe we would have topped 500,000 off all three fields. Now, that's not bad. If we can keep that going, obviously, unfortunately, we've kind of hit winter time, so it is going to stop now until next year. But if we can keep it going throughout next year, yeah, we should have plenty of silage to keep this thing running fine. So it's starting to look pretty good at the BGA, so therefore silage has gone in. I have gone and put another one of these in, and sort of time's gone by a little bit, so I was able to afford. The BGA paid for another one of these, so nearly 500,000 litres of silage. So I need it because these are 115,000 each to hold of silage. Just needed to be able to get a few more sort of through, so when we do go to sleep, it can just keep churning away. No point sitting in a silo like this. We need to get it in here and get it churning. So I did also go and... Ooh, that's weird. Ooh, got a face full of silage, and then it disappears. So if we just go close to it, I need to see what's in here. So I did go and buy a little bit of sugar beet cut, just so I could see what it was like and if this BGA would cope with if we had everything in there. And yeah, you know, if we're going to have a quick look on here. So don't worry about the bunker where it's gone red. It's because all of them are full. Like, they are full to the max at the minute. So that's why it's 100%. It's like, whoa, it's hit its limit because they can't take any more. But you can see that the fermenters are 88%. They're getting up towards the 100%. It's going up now. You can see, look, 89. So they're going to soon hit 100. The cogeneration plants are at 98%. They're the ones we're going to worry about, because if we go too much with them and go over 100, Then the torch kicks in to sort of burn it off to stop it blowing up. But because that's now peaked at 98%, it's like, that's just proper like, mwah, that's spot on. That is, you just can't get any better. Okay, I mean, 99 would be better. 100 would push it, but yeah, you can see, look, these are churning away lovely. Torch, doing nothing. That's what we want. Torch, waste money. These make me money. Now, I don't really want to add any more of them in. I think this is it. I think the BGA's done. We're just going to let it churn. So, I've gone and taken a big tank over here. This thing is full. Got 500,000 litre. Let's put some of them on. Lord disco lights. 500,000 litre of silage. Not silage, digestate. Well, it's the same stuff. So, I'm going to take this over to our solid fertilizer little plant. We're going to sort of see if we can get some stuff churning away in there. Train's just coming through, so we're going to have to be a bit careful down here. We'll go in this way. Perfect timing. So this is just another way to sort of use some digestate. We'll go into here, and then we just go onto this one here and dump it in, and it will dump in pretty quick this will, because it's set very fast. So we'll dump this in here. This will make us some solid fertilizer. And obviously, I don't need any more yet at the yard. I might top up some bags to just fill the shelves out. But this is a nice money maker. Well, it definitely goes dark quick over winter. It's just gone 6:30 at night. It's 3 degrees. Going to be down to -5 tonight. So we've done 2 years on the farm. We're in December. We're just about to go into year 3. But there's not much else we can do today. We've done everything we can. All the grass is done apart from that one field, which is a bit of a shame. But really now it's just a matter of going through and sorting out the fields and getting them all ready for when we can start putting things back in the ground. We also need to take a look about pig food, because we're going to need to put like either potatoes or sugar beets. We need one of them, and I'm not sure which one's best. I did say I wasn't going to do sugar beet, but if we do, and some of the sugar beet, we can get maybe a sugar factory, and how far do we go with it? I think I might just get some taties. I really want to know who keeps leaving a light on in my house. Hello? That's a bright torch, jeez. The only room on in the house, or the only room was got a light on in the house. Everywhere else is turned off. Who keeps leaving that on it? It's not me. I think I forgot to say as well, I've actually put some lights. I think you've worked out that by now. I've actually put some lights around the yard because when I was bringing stuff home, working late like this, it was just a nightmare. I couldn't see anything. I'm like, I need to put some lights up. So put some big spotlights up. And yeah, put some lights up here. Sort of the little drive-in. And then my little path to get in, because I couldn't see. Just some nice little smaller ones here. Look at this. Just so I can see. Oh, branch in the face. So I can see where I was going to get home. So that light is really low. Duck. Let's go to bed. I'll see you in the morning. Chilly start to the morning then. -1 in Jan. 9:05. 883,000 in the bank. Not bad at all, that. Although I did see a bit of a shocking figure. What said 202,000 on production cost. I don't know if that was in or out. I'm hoping it's coming in, because what's costing me 202,000 in productions to run? That's mighty expensive. But for now though, I think that's going to do this episode. It's just a nice little winter update. And I will see you maybe in a few months' time once we've got some fields sorted out. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.